How does it feel to own one of the most fascinating garden houses in the world, but you can never enter it? Once there was a man, the ruler of a sprawling large city. He woke up one day and said, "Let's build a heaven in the middle of the desert." And people said, "Well, okay, great idea, but there's no water in the desert." Actually, that's the main thing about the desert. And he said, "Oh, I know, but don't worry. There's water in the nearby mountains. We just bring it with underground water channels." Then anyone agreed, and he almost spent anything he could. Also, we are talking in 1870, so doing anything is more hard than we actually think. Anyway, this man spent 11 years building a beautiful, unique, large house. Maybe he was thinking about living happily ever after his retirement in this heaven, but sadly, he suddenly died before he could live in his garden house even for one day. And this is the saddest story of this semi-finished heaven. Spread over 5.5 hectares, SHAZDEH Garden is rectangular in shape. It has an entrance and a gate at the lower end, and a 2-floor residential structure at the upper end. And the distance between these two is lined by beautiful water fountains. Beside the stunning view of SHAZDEH Garden, there's also another shining building in MAHAN, a beautiful standing tomb in the middle of a glowing garden. There's a man buried in that, who traveled around the cities more than his time. A man who had special beliefs and was looking around the countries to find his guide and teacher. In Sufism beliefs, every learner in the path of seeking the ultimate truth has a spiritual guide to follow. And this man traveled many years to find his guide. And after finding him, he spent years to learn, and then he became an ascetic. The man, SHAH NEMATOLLAH, spent years sitting here and pray, beside teaching his beliefs to his followers. He finally died in honor here, and people built a great tomb to remember him as a kind poet.